Welcome to the deep dive.
Oh,
Okay, let's jump right in today. We're looking at a really interesting universal century machine, the RX-80PR-4 Pale Rider D2.
yes, the D2. Definitely one tied up with the Titans.
Right, and it feels like a key piece in understanding how mobile suit development was. Well, shifting back then. Was it, a dead end, or did it secretly influence things?
That's the core question, really. This deep dive is perfect for looking at that evolution. The D2, it kind of blends the old and the new, showing just how fast things were moving technologically.
Okay, so origin story, it comes from the Pale Rider Dullahan.
Yeah.
Built by the Titans, or maybe the Augusta Institute.
Correct. And the base frame, that's the GM Sniper 2. But crucially, they integrated tech from the G4 plan.
Ah, the G4 plane. Now, what's really interesting, or maybe surprising, unlike other Pale Riders, this one didn't have the Hades system.
Exactly. No Hades. That's a key point. The focus here shifted. They really beefed up the sensor suite and introduced the panoramic monitor and linear seat cockpit setup.
So less about the Pilot Link Super mode.
And more about gathering data. It seems like it was a major R&D platform for the Titans. They were looking hard for something to replace the GM Quell, the RGM-79Q. This was a candidate, or at least a test bed for technologies for that replacement.
And visually, you can spot it by the head.
Right.
No V antenna.
Right, they dropped the V-fin and went with goggles over the main camera. Makes it look a bit more like the original Pale Rider concept.
Okay, let's get into the specs. What are we looking at physically?
Standard size for the era. Head height is 18.0 meters, so about 59 feet-ish.
And weight?
Max gross weight comes in at 56.7 metric tons. And the armor, that's Luna titanium alloy. Good stuff. Durable.
Built tough. Now, armaments.
Uh-huh.
This is where it gets pretty unique, doesn't it? The Shekinah?
Oh yeah, the Shekinah composite weapon. That's its signature piece of gear. It's not just one thing. It's like 3 in 1.
3. Okay, break that down.
You've got a giant Gatling gun, a mega beam launcher, and a micro missile launcher, all packed into one unit.
Wow. So it could handle different ranges, different situations?
Exactly. Close-in suppression with the Gatling, mid-range punch with the beam, and missile support. Highly versatile. That was clearly a major design goal.
Makes sense for a test bed. What else did it carry? Standard stuff.
Yep, the usual backups. 2 beam sabers stored in the backpack, and it could carry an optional handheld beam rifle, specifically the XBR M79H2 hyper beam rifle.
Wait, isn't that the one used by?
Gundam Units 4 and 5, yeah. Same model. A powerful weapon.
Okay, and the shield. Looked pretty hefty.
The RGM-AGD. It's a big, arched tower shield. Titanium ceramic composite. Designed for good resistance against beams and physical hits.
You see that design around a lot later, don't you?
You do. Initially, it was apparently quite expensive to make, but they ironed out the manufacturing, costs came down, and it became pretty widespread. They called it the Command Shield. It even had anti-beam coating and some spikes for close combat. Practical design.
So when did this thing actually see action?
It rolled out around UC-0084, deployed pretty quickly by the Titans. One example is it being attached to the 7th Platoon on the Algiza. They were sent to intercept some Xeon remnants.
And how did it fare in combat? I mean, it's a prototype.
Well, the combat data was probably more important than wins or losses.
Yeah.
In one incident, Pale Rider D2 got disabled by a Garibaldi Alpha high mobility type, an MS-17R.
Ouch.
But interestingly, in that same mission, they intercepted an MS-09SS Dawes custom, and data from that suit apparently went on to influence the development of the RIC Dais, the RMS-0909. So you see the connections.
Ah, okay. So even in defeat, it gathered useful intel, and more were built later.
Yeah, they produced more units by UC-0007, and they saw more action, kept gathering data. Its story is mostly told in the Anaheim Laboratory Log novel, if you really want the nitty-gritty details.
Right, so summing it all up.
Yeah.
The Pale Rider D2 wasn't maybe a frontline star, but is a really significant piece of the puzzle.
Definitely. It's a symbol of that intense period of development and strategic adaptation. It was doing important work behind the scenes, testing tech that would show up later.
So for you listening, think about how these kinds of units, blending the proven with the experimental, really pushed that arms race forward in the universal century. It wasn't just about flashier Gundams, it was about this kind of steady, iterative progress too.
Absolutely. The data gathered was invaluable.
Which leads to a final thought for you. Considering all that testing, the Shekinah, the cockpit, what future mobile suit designs do you think might have been directly influenced by what they learned from the Pale Rider D2? Let us know your theories. And hey, don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives like this one.
Yeah, definitely subscribe.
Just a quick reminder, this audio is generated by AI using Gemini. If you happen to catch any errors in the information presented, please do let us know down in the comments. We'll do our best to look into it and make corrections.